Alright, I'm at the east end of the High Bridge Rail Trail, and these are the redoubts that were used, one of 4, to defend the approach to the bridge that were constructed by the Confederate Army to guard the bridge from approach or attack by Federal forces. This is a sign showing African Americans at High Bridge. Right image, order of blankets and uniforms for 4 free blacks working at High Bridge. Left image, work detail on fortifications. Engineer Department of Activities. The High Bridge fortifications were built in part with the help of area free men of color who were conscripted for Confederate service. The Confederate Congress authorized the draft of free men of color to support military activities. Confederate records indicate there were about 30 black Confederates supporting Confederate Engineer Department at High Bridge in September 1864. The Bureau of Conscription authorized draft for free Americans at Appomattox, Prince Edward, Amelia, Buckingham, and Cumberland counties to support Captain William G. Bender, the engineer in charge of construction of the fortifications. By December 1864, there were at least 50 such engaged in work. These men were provided Confederate uniforms and blankets due to cold weather. So yes, there were freed black African Americans that were conscripted into the Confederate Army. Whether they did that of their own free will and accord, that's for you to decide. I highly doubt it. But as you can see, the approach to these redoubts, you would have to go through that, which was, I'm sure, deeper then, which is, it's a trench, but lack of a better term, it's kind of like a moat without water around the approach of the redoubt. And then you would have the cannons that would be positioned within the redoubt. They would be lower than that, more than likely. And here's the people that donated the cannon. But this is what a redoubt looks like 160 some odd years later. But there would have been armed men up here with rifles. At that time, they would have been capping, well, with the Confederate Army, there's a good chance there would have been just cap and ball. But they also did use, I want to say, 54 caliber rifles. But this is what it looks like, folks. And I'm not going to get up on it because I think it's imperative that we preserve these historical earthworks. But this would have been open at the time. It's wooded now, and this is young timber. But during that time, it would have been open. And this looks like a Napoleon type cannon, which simply means it's a smooth bore, and they could shoot shot and canister out of it, which means it was not rifled. It could not shoot a shell, an exploding shell. They could shoot exploding ball. They could also shoot canister or grape shot, and it was like staring down the barrel of a rather large shotgun. But this is it. This is one of 4, 2 on each end. Just a little bit of history. It goes along with the High Bridge Rail Trail. I hope somebody out there will enjoy this. I enjoy history, and I'm hoping that you will too. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for sharing in this ride. This is very handicap accessible. As you can see, you can easily get up there with a scooter or an e-bike, or if you're careful, you can walk up there. Around the backside, probably not so much. But pretty neat. Thanks for coming along. I hope it was interesting to you.